Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee Zombies Savage Salvage. We got starting up Sean versus Harness, who are joining us on the stream. Anyways, here we go.
Yeah, fortuitous events that so should happen. Me and Harness are both here and going up against each other.
Yes, indeed.
And
So
oh
good
man,
luck to you. Let's see how it goes.
as to you, I'm really lucky that that first cram volley missed.
We are going to
Oh!
have a collision.
Uh
Oh,
oh. Uh oh.
yeah,
Oh
a bit of
no.
that. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no.
yeah.
Well, that's a
It
big
might be
hunk.
a citadel.
Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's over for one of the tips. I think the citadel have been tuned,
Oh,
Oh, but
but
that
okay, it's same for this one.
that is a fearsome hit.
Yeah,
that being said,
yeah. I think we are down one ship, both teams. I guess. Yeah, that's the case.
Oh wow. That was fast.
Really fast.
oh!
Oh.
Oh, that did not
Oh
make a
my.
good sound.
Mm-mm. I have to hope that the torps actually do something if they're still firing.
They are
Nope,
not.
that's an AI kill.
Oh. Wow, but that was a brutal fight. I didn't expect
Yeah,
this to end this quickly.
yeah. No, those frag crams. They just I mean, they got their crits.
Darn.
Yeah, I think they just hit the right spot. That
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it was brutal.
Uh,
All right, round
I have
two.
optimized. I have optimized my ships to basically go D-shape away from each other. But this was optimized against a singular opponent. But against two, as you could see, it didn't
Okay.
work well. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
unfortunately.
going to point out that it didn't slow you down at all. Oh, those are good hits. Those are.
Those are scary hits.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it's
something
is
just
it
went.
a lot of wood, right? Something.
No. Well, the deck is wood, but most of it's
Okay.
not.
Did you use plasma there? Nope, that's APS.
APS.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, what happened to?
Okay.
Oh, you got one
Yeah,
down.
yeah. It must have
Must
been
have been a
a
torp.
torp.
Yeah.
Yeah, must have been a torp.
So the torps are working. It's just that
Yeah.
the crams are really working too.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get any underwater.
Exactly. It would be nice to see those coming. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're even still functional, they're up front. They're front mount.
No, that still looks functional.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks okay.
Uh, I hope
Maybe
so.
not. I don't know. It's opening up.
Oh, yep,
Here
there
we
they
go.
go. There
Yeah.
they go.
Get away.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay.
Yeah, they are definitely going to hit.
Yep.
One became a
Wow.
rocket.
Bam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneaky torpedo.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't
Oh,
try and
this
chase
one is
after the.
lost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no,
it's
you
already
lost.
DQ'd. Yeah, DQ'd. Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, it's the one that can't turn. Oh, this is going to be a tight match.
Only 4 turrets left
Oh,
and a bit of a heart. Okay, yeah, it
Right.
seems like
You're
they
getting blasted to the side.
are.
Ooh. This is tense.
Yeah.
Oh my, this is super tense.
I don't know how many cramps are still online, to be honest.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, just 2 cramps left. Or 3, so I
If
kind of
no,
count.
one sounds like it's dry fire.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, this is dry firing, so only one spot
Oh,
left. 2.
Oh, we got 3.
two. Oh, two. Yeah. No, one of them's dry firing. So there's two. I missed the one that was directly under the superstructure initially. What got hit?
Ah, that's super close. Yeah, I think one salvo. Oh, yeah, I think it's over. Yeah.
Oh.
Who's dropping?
Yeah. Who's?
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Oh
I thought
man.
that I was AI dead, to be honest. I thought that the
I
Gladius was
wasn't.
AI dead.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. It was. Oh man. Is that sinking?
You can check. You can check if it's thinking. I think it's just going back, but
No.
yeah, good
Yeah.
check.
Okay. Okay.
It has really low buoyancy because if you get rid of the turrets, you can also get rid of those air pumps which are
Yeah.
located in the turret wells.
Oh, I didn't know you could stick.
So yeah,
I always thought those leaked. Air pumps
no,
in
no,
the
no,
turrets.
no, no,
Okay.
no, they work fine.
All right. Final round. Tell you, Sean, just a little bit more polished. That could have been a bit tighter.
Yeah, if you have put all the power into the torp,
I was gonna say if the
it would
torps
be
just didn't.
probably a different game.
Oh, there's some torps.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
They had a bad tendency to blow
Oh yeah,
themselves out of the water.
not the back, not to the back. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think they. I don't know what they did. Probably destroyed an engine, I guess.
It wasn't too bad. Really.
At least they are focusing the right ship, I think. Okay, maybe.
Probably.
Oh, he's turning. He's turning. Just like, not quickly.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, some major hits, I think.
Mm-hmm.
oh, there's some torps. Hello, torps.
Oops. Oh no. Oh
It,
no.
do you have to give the Drake props for actually standing up to the barrage for as long as it does?
Exactly. I
Uh,
think that the first round he was just, really unlucky, I think.
yeah.
It's just a coincidence that those cramps really landed where they did.
Oh,
Another
No,
collision?
nope, they're not gonna collide. Not like that.
Okay.
Well, unless this one decides to reverse. No, it doesn't. Okay.
still though, good
Oh,
battles.
Yeah.
it's dead. It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
I think it ate a torp or something.
Huh?
holy. Okay, this battle's still on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cause this guy has mother of all torps, doesn't he?
It's got some big torps. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
One
Oh, but
less.
one of them got take out. Yeah. Those
Oh, that's
those cram shots are no joke.
Let's
be cool if they
not.
fired the
Why is
torps.
it not shooting?
Yeah, it just needs a little bit more angle, I think.
Ah,
Like
Ah, okay. Or maybe out of ammo or something. No, because they are already
no.
spawned in, so they
I'm
should
I'm
be
pre-
able to.
I'm pretty sure they're probably just a couple of degrees out of angle,
ah,
Uh,
which is a little sad.
ah. Oh well.
So it goes.
So
Well
it
done,
goes.
Harness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, an excellent
Full
opening
battle.
round.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was really scared to lose that one, you know. The first two rounds have been really brutal, I would say, especially the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that second round was bloody tense. I was.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Sean Reed 2 with the Bach knock, and then we got Light of the World.
Okay. I don't hold out much hope for this one. 3-on-1 is a bit much
Yes, but it'll be harder to
to hope
run,
for.
uh, be harder to DQ, so there's also that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking last time it must have actually taken out the breadboard block itself because
Oh, decoys.
yeah, that's working. It's very effective. So
Oh yeah.
like my ship can't issue turn orders or anything without the breadboard.
Yep.
So if the breadboard goes, it's just whatever it's set at, whether it's like going forward, going, you know, in a circle, whatever it's going to just keep doing that. There's decoys. Whew.
Yep. You're definitely paying the price for the lack of signal processor. But
Yeah.
those ships aren't bulletproof, and that one is showing a lot of confetti.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
Being
built out
shoot
of
up from below.
wood, but the fortunately it's not super accurate. It's
Yeah. How is your detection set up on this one?
uh well, I have a feeling that the ship was built before stability was a thing. So I don't know whether stability is actually affecting them or not, but
They got
I
some
don't think so,
detection down there.
they might
Yeah, but
they might
I
not
think
have enough recoil absorption. That's also
yeah.
I am
I'm
seeing a
not
lack
sure
of
because
detection.
it's like
there's
the detection as well. I'm not sure what you have actually there.
there's what's it like sonar and wireless snoopers.
Okay. But I think sonar is very has very low accuracy in terms of I mean range and bearing, I guess, right? So it might be causing this low accuracy kind of thing.
Maybe. I thought it was largely dependent upon how much ship was underwater as far as the signature of an opponent. But
Oh,
oh
Yeah, I'm not really a detection expert to be honest. I'm usually ignoring detection whatsoever. But I think those underwater detection, it's the flow is that you cannot get those very accurate readings. You can definitely detect the
yeah,
flow as such, but the bearing and range detection is just all over the place. And it seems that this is what is happening here. So you are literally spraying, like I know
it's
5
very much
degrees or
spray and
something like that.
praying. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it doesn't have much like over the water as far as like it used to be set up where
Mm-hmm.
the missiles were laser guided
Mm-hmm.
and it had like multiple missile laser
Why did you stop
points
using
for it.
the laser guided? I love those things.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
They
legit.
work pretty well.
Was it a
Yeah.
Sean?
I don't know for this particular one. I know at one point though that I was using laser guided. I don't. I think it might be that I had another version that's more expensive, and I didn't want to cut from that version that was using them, and I used a version that was a little cheaper uh, that didn't have them in order to like just make the conversion for the tournament
Oh,
easier on myself,
fair enough.
Yeah.
which it it's it's kind of like cutting corners, really. But
Yeah, that's the name of the game, though, right? You just got to figure out which
yeah,
corners to cut.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's true. But anyway, I think they have smoke, so maybe it would some degree affect the missiles as well if they have been laser guided too. So maybe it's not like a huge thing. But
yeah,
nevertheless, I think that those underwater turrets would make a perfect place to really put those lasers on. Underwater
they
lasers are
they
quite
originally did
nice.
they did have them on the underwater and up top
Hmm.
in the back.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Yeah,
Side
we
note,
can definitely place them there.
I think this is the longest sunken atrocities lasted.
Mm. Yeah, of course, but still, Sean is winning by quite a margin.
Oh yeah, yeah, no,
and
True.
and that is actually surprising me a lot.
Yeah, I think because it turned into a long range kind of battle, and I think that you have better capabilities for such kind of
not to mention
setup. I would
super
say.
thick armor. Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really tanky in that way. Until it goes up against something plasma, and then it really suffers.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm just a big fan of metal and wood.
I mean, same here. Same here. I also like a pleek.
Oh yeah, Pleek's nice. I wish there was more aesthetic stuff I could do with it instead of
Yeah,
just
I
covering it with
agree.
Yeah, that's
decos.
true. Right? Yeah, I agree. I agree. There should be at least a couple of more varieties there just to, round those corners a bit, make a bit of taper.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
nice.
Definitely would benefit from that.
Let's see.
Yeah, exactly. The flares are really prolonging this battle. But
they
yeah, I think
do, but I think the missiles aren't being as distracted as they were. They're
Yeah,
finally
mm,
actually doing some damage, but if I remember right, they aren't going to be doing a lot of damage. I think they're thump missiles. I'm not sure.
mm,
I don't remember exactly, but kind of intended to eat up like DPC res and stuff,
fair
keep
enough.
them busy and distracted. And they'll do a little bit of damage, sure, but
Well, you're blowing blocks off wood, so
well, yeah, wood's not too hard to deal with. If it was a little bit more accurate, it'd be easier, but you know,
well, hindsight's 2020.
right.
Like when I put detection on my ships, I try to get one of everything, especially like anything over 100k. Below that, I trim, but I always make sure I got a tracker, an infrared, radar and camera.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Inside room is actually pretty limited on the bug knock. Um, doesn't have a lot of space available.
Well, fair enough. Don't forget the cube square law, though.
That's that's for cram. Well, I mean, sure it works for ships too, but
Nope, those are going off to a decoy. Oh, well,
Yeah,
look.
this one is really tanky, but he wasn't able to close in really to land those trams.
yeah.
Or tram, I should say, only one.
So far, I mean,
15,
there's
So far.
still a
13,
chance.
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, still a solid win.
Yeah. Oh man, that came down to the wire, though. I mean,
Yeah. A nice full battle.
yeah, if the battle tank were able to stay afloat a bit better, that probably wouldn't have gone my way.
Yeah, like, I think we were talking about that last time. You stuck the battle tank on top of the Fei Rung.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It'd be a lot more competitive. But I think Light of the World said that this was more of a joke entry, as in not to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Though the jets on the back
he's-
definitely make me think that.
if I remember right, 2 out of 3 were a joke. So I think the middle one is actually serious.
What? It's got jet engines on a boat.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He said 2 out of 3. So
Oh, that's a good way to cover your bases. One of them's real. You know,
yeah.
like whichever one wins the most is my real entry.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh. Yeah, the more expensive version of the bug knock had like heavy armor inside too. So
I don't think it's an armor issue. I think
no.
Yeah, armor is definitely solid here. I think maybe if it had more turn authority, just dodge maybe a little bit more, and of course the detection problems.
Yeah,
I think it
this was
become
built
really strong.
before the simple rudder change happened.
Mm,
Like I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it was not that long before the simple rudder change, but
No, I think it was more or less like 9 months ago or 10 months ago, something like that. I even tried to pinpoint the exact change log, but of course it's very difficult to search those, so I couldn't actually find it.
I just saw the BB, or not the BB, the CPU. Oh, there it is. Oh wow, they did like a Ten Commandments gamble.
yeah.
We'll just put 2 layers of wood. That way, it's definitely bulletproof.
And somehow, yeah,
No, that was a good battle against that Gimli. Like
right,
you just took something to the extreme and just went with it.
right. I was surprised the other day. I checked on the workshop. The Ten Commandments was #1 on the page.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was like, oh, people like it. They really, really like it.
You're just getting the Angelical vote.
Yeah, probably.
Oh wait,
Oh, there we go.
no,
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
no. Oh, there you go. Ah,
Aw.
the one actually going for it gets lammed.
Yeah.
Oh, Damn it! I gotta hang out with the medium battle tank again. That
Oh,
that thing does not long for this world.
it really isn't. I don't
I'm
even
impressed
know
he's
what
got a functional lamp system on this, though.
I don't even know what's taking it out because, like, hasn't it been firing at these two ships? Like, what even?
I'm gonna guess the missiles.
But the missiles are getting distracted. Like, so
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
shoot a
know.
lot of missiles.
Well, yeah.
Nope.
Hmm.
Like, do you ever stop firing missiles? Like, look at that.
I know, not really.
Oh, oh.
Oh, hey, there we go. Get some going for target. It's looking to maybe be a repeat of the last time. And it's a lot of distance to cover on HP. Whether they can land some decent crane shots or not. But if the medium battle tank would only stay in.
Well, that thing had some nice offensive horsepower. Like, not that these are too light, but like, the battle tank had horsepower.
Yeah. It just it was a glass cannon.
Yeah.
And that's like a third of the, well, maybe not a full third, but you know, a chunk of HP value sunk into it for the team.
What do you think, Harness?
The tank, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, to be honest, I don't remember what it has been using. But I think it had to be 75K, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's a lot of K sunken into the tank literally. Went down to the bottom quite quickly. So yeah, but
Yeah. A lot of that was spent
I'm
in propellers. Like there were a lot of
ah,
propellers on that thing.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But I was really a fan of this cram ship. Not this one, but yeah,
The Fairrung over here?
that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
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 same.
exactly. I like this one. It's yeah, it's really a decent one. I
It
like the
looks
hull and the crown.
yeah, it looks like it's got termite holes right now. I thought the
Just a smattering of that sandblaster you got.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Seems quite sturdy, but no ring shield, I guess, right? Nothing like that.
No, which?
I didn't see any ring shield. No ring shield, I think. Right?
No, but he's
no,
got planers, though.
were ring shields even allowed?
Okay.
I don't remember if it was this tournament or
Mhm.
the mech tournament where ring shields aren't allowed.
Man, ring
Yeah,
shields
I think
aren't
it was
allowed in
the
so many
yeah.
tournaments. I don't even build with them anymore.
I don't know why.
Mm.
Like ring shields are
Yeah,
fine. They're
yeah,
not
they're
a
not
problem.
overpowered at all. No.
Don't they go super south when they blow up?
Well, um they're kind of like packs in a way, but like they're destructive in one direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I'm old fashioned,
So
but I kind of think my defense shouldn't blow up my ship if it fails.
You just build it in such a way where all it takes out is armor.
I
yeah,
like armor.
exactly.
Fair enough, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can create some vents on the corners, so you can take minimum damage.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one of my other builds. What's it? Man.
Like
Oh.
ring shield on the Bagnak, for example, good investment because the whole style of the ship means that it would be gaining whether you put it like top bottom or
Hmm.
whichever direction
Yeah,
you
exactly.
choose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so bottom, you're right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's uh, let's say the setup is horizontal, right? So it's reinforcing bottom and up.
Hmm.
How's it deal with slants?
What do you mean?
Like, how does it deal with the slants? Like, you see the 45s? If you got a
Hmm.
horizontal, does it give all of it a boost?
Oh yeah.
No.
So like if you have a beam slope,
Yeah.
yeah. So like if it's actually from let's say you've got a top bottom ring shield, right? And it would be the top uh block or whatever, but it's on the side, so it's like at a 45. Yeah, it's getting benefit from that.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it depends
Oh,
on
that's
the
time.
angle of incidence, right? So it depends where how the shot lands. So if it lands like from 45 degrees, you'll only get half of the benefit of AC buff, basically.
Mm,
Huh.
mm.
Yeah.
Well, this has made me curious.
Good,
I think I might try to build
good,
with them in the future.
good to know,
Yeah.
because like when you actually check the AC, it doesn't matter, or like the AC buff of the block,
Hmm.
it doesn't matter what angle you're looking at. It'll show the the buff if it's got it. But if
Okay.
you very well may be right. Like it might be a one of those quirks of the programming, right? So,
Hmm.
because
Ah,
we,
I,
we all
okay.
know
So
from the
I'm not
depths
so
has
sure
quirks,
anymore. Yeah. Yeah,
right?
that's for sure. But
Yeah, exactly. I don't know for sure
yeah.
either, because this has
Mm.
called my knowledge into question.
Well, there's nice always to have a little bit of mystery. If everything's super explained, someone can just min max it to the point of undefeatability.
You could, if it wasn't so, rock scissors paper lizard Spock.
Mm.
It's from the depths is a game where no matter what you build, there's going to be something that pretty much hard counters it.
Yeah,
Nope,
that's
refuse
true.
to believe I can't build the ultimate vessel. I will keep
Well,
trying.
I mean, okay, you can spend like 50 million materials and build the ultimate vehicle. And I guarantee you, there's probably going to be no one that can beat it, because probably no one's going to be able to run a battle with it.
That is one clever plan.
Yeah,
I will
Yeah,
just make a
exactly.
ship so big no one can render it, therefore undefeatable.
yeah.
Hey,
So this is like the
Welcome.
one time the
hey.
medium battle tank is just like, no, no one's shooting at me. I'm cool.
Yeah, and it's doing all right. It's got a weird kind of bobbing motion.
Makes it dodgy.
True, but it hasn't done that in other battles.
I maybe it's the turning.
I don't know.
Yeah, neither do I. There hasn't been any patches since the last time we've done this.
No.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
Oh,
about
it's
the
still alive.
applique. Be nice if there's a triangle piece for this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is definitely one I missed. The triangle. So you have to mimic everything,
There kind of
which is
is, but
painful.
it's like a half triangle rather than a full
Oh, it
triangle.
DQs. That's what it does.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
no. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, the Bugnock gets its DQ revenge.
That being said, this looks like
Exactly.
it's going to be the tightest battle.
Hmm. Um.
Wow. Finally, Cram lands. It like did half the damage that was already done for the whole duration of the battle. Just one Cram.
Just don't DQ yourself, please.
It's turning. It's
Yeah.
turning!
John, you shouldn't have targeted the propulsion of enemy ships.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see the consequences. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a healthy 3 meters per second.
Honestly, I stopped using rudders. Basically.
Nowadays, rudders are kind of weirdly good for roll control, but they're not so good for turning.
You mean the large rudders, right? Those called
No, I
custom
mean
rudders. I'm not sure.
no, I mean the old style simple rudders.
You cannot place them horizontally anymore.
Nope, nope. But you can place them off center of mass, and they will work fairly well for roll. Weirdly enough, but
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
less for actual turning.
I don't know, the
Yeah,
hydrofoils work
well,
pretty good for that.
Yeah, hydrofoils are just pretty good in general. They're like a they're like a smart
yeah,
tech block.
but they are a bit weak. They don't have quite a sufficient force, I would say, comparing to, for example, those large rudders. They are super weak.
Yeah, large rudders are also kind of rather expensive though. For
Yes,
yeah,
you're totally right. Yeah, they are.
they're like
I
60 per block.
Yeah, they are super expensive. So I had to cut down on those on the Gladii. I've used more of them, but then I looked at the price tag and I said, "Oh man, I don't have enough budget." So I had to
Yeah,
use a bit of those hydrofoils instead. But yeah, they are not as durable, and unfortunately, they don't have quite a large force attached to them.
Well, like honestly, the props have the main advantage is if you're not at speed, it can still keep you level. Where the rudder or the rudders and the hydrofoils require you to be at some sort of speed to have any effective force.
That's the
yes.
downside.
If
Exactly.
it, if you lose engine power, it's the same result either way. I
Well,
mean, if you can.
well, it's yeah, okay, fair enough. I guess if you have enough redundant forward back, but there are some ship designs that only have like a couple propellers facing out the back.
Yeah, yeah, especially in more historic style builds.
Yeah, but also for how at least my power hierarchy works, the stabilizers are always the last to go. The forward motion will be the first one sacrificed out of the engine block because
How are you segregating where the power is going? Like, um,
just doing this,
huh?
changing your priority settings.
Wow. Okay, I actually don't do that.
Oh,
It's
incredibly useful.
yeah. It sounds like it
Yeah.
could well be. I'll have to start experimenting with that.
There's another parallel tournament going on, and there was this master craft that you had to just tune up a bit.
Oh, the
So there
TGBO.
I did. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
I was looking
So
at that.
so there Yeah. So there exactly, I did the same. I, went for uh, providing priority for the thrusters because, of course, when you destabilize the thruster craft, it's basically game over because you fall into the ocean. That's end of the battle. So for
No.
that, I did exactly as you showed. Try to prioritize those and main thrusters not that important. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it's not over. You just turn your thruster craft into not a great boat, unless there's
Hmm.
altitude limits, and then you definitely do lose.
Yeah. And there was an altitude limit, so of course those bottom thrusters have been really a priority to keep alive.
I know. I
So because if you lose too many of them, then you just go down and that's all.
I've been looking at a few of the tournaments. I built one ship for that Prometheus thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I saw you were in there,
Yeah.
and glad you made it.
I'm It seems like a bit of a chaotic mess, is my feeling, but is what it is.
Y-
I was also.
Yes,
Oh, go ahead.
but you've got a lot of people working on it, so there's the the benefit of having a large group all inputting blueprints, which is great for a custom campaign.
Hmm.
On the downside, yeah, it's a little chaotic to get everybody trying to work together and have a few people that are managing things.
Yeah, I think that was Hellcat. Um,
Hellcats do most of the work on it, yeah, for getting things sorted and uh, actually put into the custom campaign.
So what kind of tournament is that? You collaborate with others and you create not really a tournament, but some kind of a campaign, right?
oh,
Or
no tournaments, just a custom campaign.
Yeah,
okay,
there's
okay.
an individual, Nick, also known as Aquay Company. He's a newbie, more or less, to From the Depths. I'm pretty sure he's still got like under 100 hours, but he's learned very fast through like me and others that know a bit more. Um, but he did a thing where he had Chat GPT design a
Hmm.
battleship and then
Okay.
implement and then built it in From the Depths. And it turned into Project Prometheus, where it's basically becoming a custom campaign, and there are
Hmm.
like player factions involved. I've got one in there that's I've got designs for. I've worked on blueprints for the AI faction.
Oh, hold on 1 second, Sean.
Hmm.
Hmm?
All right, so we got the new battle. We got Henry versus Psyche, Azrael Reborn versus the HWS Concord. Continue on.
Huh, yeah,
Hey,
but
what's? Oh,
yeah, it's just an organization thing. So they're doing it finally where they've got a faction of the week going on where
Hmm.
everybody that wants
Okay.
to build for a certain faction turns in for you know this week, that week, and then
yeah.
it's just that faction, right? So it's coming along. I mean, they've got
Hmm.
like basically goalkeeper type craft.
Oh yeah, I saw
Um,
those.
yeah,
They need to be a bit
Okay.
more
So there's
challenging.
I mean they are pretty
okay.
simple, but there are a lot of newbies uh, in the Discord server, so
Fair enough.
it's a lot of learning going on.
Yeah, that's fair. Like we were
Um,
all new at one
Yeah.
time, except for me, but like
yeah,
other people were.
it the custom campaign it seems rather slanted towards torps though, in that they
Hmm.
are scary and there's a rule set that makes it harder to counter them than
Okay.
would normally be the case. So it's World War II ish in tech level and everything. You don't have lasers, you don't have uh, plasma or lambs or rail guns. You don't.
Are the torps guided?
Torps can be guided, yes.
Okay.
Missiles are only dumbfire, so you've got rockets
Okay.
and such. But yeah, or you could do bombs. You could do magnet bombs and stuff. But torps are guided, and like torpedo interceptors can only be medium. So
Hmm.
you just gotta like
Well, that's all right.
yeah.
Like I built one for that Skybound Syndicate or whatever, and so torps aren't an issue because torps
Oh
can't fly.
right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, people are they've gotten a lot more creative with what they're doing recently. At the start it was pretty easy builds, but like people learned really fast. There's a lot of dissemination of information.
What is that sound?
That is the Warner going off.
Yeah, the Warner. Missile Warner, Laser Warner, whatever that is.
It's saying like shell scene.
No good, no good. We have no guns.
Yes.
What was what was your faction there, Sean?
The Darkonian coast.
Maybe I'll build a couple for those then, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, it's absolutely okay. Each one of the factions has their own, faction rule set to go by. So for mine, only large or huge missiles slash torps. Turret caps need to be built out of heavy armor and deplete. Let's see. Steam needs to be large. And yeah, the propellers, or at least steam propellers, need to be ducted, or like air ducts.
Oh,
Sure, there were a couple others, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
well, take a look at it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, not the greatest start for Azrael, but still, good start for Henry Wong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those shells really did some work and found those turret caps early on.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that so far the Azrael
Again.
opponents haven't been all that vulnerable to
Plasma?
Yeah, like Henry Wong's is just a big chonk type design, so the plasma isn't really, unless it hits something critical, it's not doing a lot compared to, say, if it was fighting the Bugnuk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, and it's just getting shredded, literally, by
Yeah,
those
it really is.
volleys. Yeah, it's basically like, I don't know.
I don't think the plasma gun is going to last very long. Oh, there it goes.
That's a pro. It's got a lot of musician.
I wonder if it's set up for hot block targeting.
Don't know. Be cool. This guy fired. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be hot block targeting because like the shields produce a lot of heat.
Yeah.
As well
I think
as
you're right.
plasma.
I think it's just like it's amazing how it snipes those turrets, right? So I think you must be right. It needs to be some kind of a hot system detection because it's just they're too good.
Yeah.
I know. That being said, the Warners, man, there's a lot of Warners.
Yes.
They are kind of eerie sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of Doppler effect going on.
Reminds me like in Star Trek when the main computer has a meltdown. Does not compute. Love is hate. Hate is love. Aw. Yeah. I think the problem is plasma.
Oh,
Aw. Plasma's a lot of money.
it
And
is.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's
Okay.
it's not the game breaker I think lots of people thought it was going to be.
It depends on how you build. It's like extremely good against, say, a front sider or heavily armored builds.
But those are thick builds. Like you can build front
It's
siders like I build front siders.
it's also like really, really, really good against something like a tank.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
precisely. I was about to say, some kind of a land tournament, it might be quite a good
Yes.
option, I would
Well,
say.
it punishes compact builds. I think that one's fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
because
it's
you can build
compact and speed as well, because it's fast.
say again?
The projectiles are pretty fast normally, right? So I think you can make them reach about 1,800 meters per second. So normally, I think those projectiles are pretty fast on plasma, right? I think so.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
the
They
problem is
make good
oh,
AA too. Yeah, because of the speed, you can do fairly decent anti-armor or anti-air. Excuse me, anti-air,
Mhm.
anti-armor. Sure. Yeah. Either way, weapons
Yeah.
with plasma.
I kind of think of it as like a more effective thump.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it
Um,
is.
but I can build a fairly effective thump just with oh, unexpected submarine. Um,
Mhm.
just using APS for like a quarter of the cost.
Hmm.
Speaking of
Okay.
submarines, though, submarines are actually really good against plasma.
Yeah, but submarines are usually really good against everything except for torps and subcavitation.
Yeah, super cav, super cav. I love super cav.
I put it on my BB.
Hmm. Yeah, plasma is intriguing because it really depends on how a build style of the opponent is for how effective the plasma is going to be. Right?
Yeah.
So like it punishes certain things that are good against other weapon types,
Yep.
but then it also sort of just fails against certain armor schemes. Like wood, just the you know
Hmm.
paper wood meta is pretty darn
Yeah,
good.
it is. It is. It's very difficult to beat wood.
Yeah, I think the developer's concept of meta might be skewed. At least I hear that this is the case from OO. Like that the developers don't really truly know the from the depths meta.
That's okay.
Hmm.
That creates
Uh,
more inconsistencies and stuff.
well, if they've got like a misguided picture, it's frustrating in the way of trying to inform someone who's confidently wrong or confidently misinformed about something, right? Like like Owo is saying that
Hmm.
there are people on the official forum that can on paper prove something that just actually isn't true in practice.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the FTD Discord. They don't run any tournaments. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird that a secondary one does all the tournaments, which I'm going to argue is kind of the main focus of the game, at least for me.
I mean, for all of us that are here, obviously it is, but there are a bunch of people that play it like for the campaign or adventure mode or whatnot, you know. So it's gonna mean different things to different people.
Yeah, I agree. People play it in a different way, and a lot of people try to just, recreate some kind of realistic builds, or build some kind of sci-fi, maybe do something for the looks
Yeah.
more. And of course, in tournaments, you also have typically some kind of a rule set. So very rarely you just allow, a raw meta to occur. Typically, you try to steer it in one way or another,
Or even if
sometimes
it's
with
just
success or
limiting
somewhere
EMP.
around, right?
It's always
Right.
limiting
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
EMP because EMP is garbage.
Always, yeah. It
Well,
is,
yeah.
yeah, I don't like it.
Except that in order to allow raw meta to
Uh,
form, you would have to allow it, which is. Uh,
Well, the problem with EMP is it's a total Spock. Like,
yeah. Yeah,
it's
I understand exactly what you meant by that.
there's no flipping way. Like, I gotta counter it. It's an expensive counter, but someone can go
Uh-huh.
all in on EMP, and then I'm just screwed. It doesn't even matter
okay.
because you can just
It's really
overwhelm
like
the
that
circuit
in that, yeah.
breakers and just pump out huge
Okay.
volumes of EMP, and then you're laughing.
Have you seen some of the Steel Strider ships? The sheer amount of EMP protection they've got.
Yeah,
It is utterly ridiculous how much there is.
yeah,
Like
because
I'm sure they've spent like 100,000 or something on EMP protection.
yeah, but EMP was always a good way to beat the campaign. Like you could just go all in, and eventually they fall out of the sky.
Yeah,
But
correct.
Steel Striders now it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that is the end of Sykes Azrael. It was a good running. I think he just had the wrong opponent.
Yeah, the Concord's still sitting pretty at 99.3.
All
It's
right, let's check to make
well,
sure I'm still recording, because that's only funny once.
oh yeah.
All right, to the next one.
Yeah, Henry Wong's ability to snipe off those plasma guns early on just.
Yeah,
Oof.
pure magic, right?
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
amazing, amazing. Just how accurate those salvos were.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a warning that you don't always want to place your shield or planar shield projectors on your turret blocks because then they do present a target for hot block targeting.
Cool.
Sometimes it's just better to place them on the ship proper, like in front of them or to the sides or whatever, just so that they aren't getting sniped like that.
Or I'm throwing this out here: heat decoys, which cost like virtually nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Heat decoys
exactly.
are good. Their main investment is in power.
And power's relatively cheap. Like this
Yeah,
one wasn't
generally.
tight on the resources.
Yeah. Okay.
Like what was it, the AI one?
Didn't
They have
didn't I?
no.
Oh wait, it was the other ship of mine, or the other entry
Yep.
of mine that went up against Scovies. Sorry.
Mm.
I was gonna say the AI one has no limits on battle resources. So I'm like, okay, fuel injectors it is. Like there's no reason
Yes.
not to choose them.
Right.
Mm.
I agree. My favorite engine is basically built for tournaments. It's not campaign friendly in how much resources it eats up.
Mhm.
What's your go-to?
Well, it depends. I've got a I like Steam. I'll use Steam if I can, but if I want volume efficiency, I've got a 3x3 injector engine fuel engine that includes the fuel storage for it. So it provides something like 2,200 power thereabouts.
Hmm.
That's impressive.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I actually go for low RPM solutions. So usually I use either 3x3 or a 3x4, and by 4 means I just add an extra radiator to the front, the big one.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I have a three
mm,
by four as well. It just
mm,
ends up actually taking up quite a bit more fuel
mm,
in order to support it. So
I tried using combis of injectors and superchargers. I didn't
mm,
found them that effective. Like I was expecting like a real resource boost, but it just wasn't there.
mm.
I
Like
would
taking
You mean
expect.
for the tournament setting or for the
well
personal
all of it
campaign?
because like there is efficiency levels in tournament on some of them, but like
Mm,
where I was trying to build a more efficient engine so I could have more power for
yeah.
less. And like I did a super injection engine that fed the exhaust into a super or
Mm,
turbo. The turbo. No, wait, hold on.
mm.
The one that accepts exhaust is that the charger or the turbo? I'm trying to remember. I think it's the turbo.
Uh,
Yeah, it's the turbo definitely.
DQ'd. I DQ'd.
Oh,
Yeah. Sad
Oh
face.
no, sad.
oh, sorry, Sean.
Eh, well,
Good work, Scovy.
it happens. Maybe some of the steering was taken off. Who knows?
Well,
I
you're
go
kiting
with
the other one. Let's follow this guy this time.
Yeah, they
yeah.
fixed the issue with only checking the closest
Mm.
if you're following a different one. Um,
Yeah, you're putting out.
When I first saw your craft, I really was convinced that this is going to be some devious rammer. I was 100% sure.
mm,
Just because it looks like a devious rammer.
Yes, I thought, oh my God, this is going to just, plow through my ships.
if only. So like, yeah, maybe it would have been a good idea to actually set it up that way. Oh well,
Yeah,
opportunity
maybe
lost.
it's like I would say, like close range missiles and the rammer. So you just, uh, you just shoot those missiles as you do, but maybe just optimize for close range and then just try to
Oh no, I
ram
wouldn't be
the
able.
opponent.
I wouldn't be able to have. Wait, never mind. That's a different tournament. I'm thinking of. I'm like getting my rule sets confused with uh, the mech tourney.
Oh
I was
man,
thinking that if I put rams on it, I wouldn't be able to put any other kind of weapons on it.
are you
Uh,
doing the mech tournament too, Sean?
yes, I'm doing the mech tournament.
Man, I'm having problems figuring out the goddamn mech.
That's why there are some options where you don't need to do mech legs.
Yes, but I feel it's counterintuitive to the actual tournament if I don't build at least a few mechs.
Sure, but I did. I spared myself the headache of it.
Yeah, maybe I'll start building for that. Because I liked it, but man,
Yeah,
that was a lot of rules. Um,
I don't think it's an egregious amount. I kind of like rule sets that have like classifications for vehicles and stuff, where they each have their individual rules.
yeah, but then it depends. I gotta go over it again. But I
Hmm?
remember the world at was it World at War? Oh no, it was the
Oh,
Star Sector.
Maybe not.
Remember when we were
yeah.
trying to figure out classes and it just like
Mm.
created issues?
Eh, Well, I mean,
It's
Hmm.
very
sometimes
difficult to make those classes to, if you're producing a rule set, and if you want to have so many classes, it's very, very difficult to balance them in such a way
yes.
that you don't have like one or two clear, overpowered classes, and the rest is just, kind of fodder.
I
Very
I
difficult to do, to be honest.
I agree with that. Sometimes it's not obvious to see it, like when you're the one
Mm.
making the rule set, because you have like
Mm.
your own biases and or your own tunnel vision or
Yeah,
whatever in mind.
yeah, correct. All the experiences and so on. That's correct.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
think, I had once an idea that before, you create those classes and you do them as you like. Basically, you just follow some kind of I don't know, real world example. You try to recreate the real world, let's say, representation of those classes. And
yeah,
then before people build, you have some kind of like an auction or transaction where people just could bet, put their tokens on certain designs. So basically, the good ones will get expensive, and poorer ones will get least expensive. So you have this kind of you know pre pre-built balancing action, right?
hmm,
Would be
okay.
nice, yeah.
Well,
That'd be
So
something
the
different.
it
market,
would
yeah,
be
actually the
interesting.
market could regulate that, right?
Oh,
So
like instead of
Yeah,
people, mm,
I I think someone tried to do something sort of like that, and the tourney didn't fire,
mm,
but it was
okay,
where they tried to do you could
mm,
like put you had certain points that you could spend to get extra
mm.
perks for yourself, like
Oh yeah,
extra
yeah, yeah.
speed
Mm-hmm.
or more budget or like
oh,
unlocking certain
Mm-hmm.
things.
I remember that one. What was that called?
I don't
Was that the
remember.
pirate one?
I didn't. I didn't enter.
There was like one that did different timelines, but like,
Yeah, that one.
yeah.
That's the one I'm thinking of. And they had like Age of Sail. They had like
Mm.
you know like Ironclad. They had like
Okay,
Dreadnought Age.
so pretty ambitious, right?
Kind of, but they each had their own rule set
Mm.
that made it
Okay,
kind of interesting. But it never fired. I so
okay.
I don't. I have I have no way of knowing just
Eh.
if it was balanced or if it was just a lack of interest or what
Well,
what the cause was.
there was a bunch of big tourneys going on at the time. Like you had WoW or the World at War,
Yeah, yeah,
and
that ate up a bunch of people's time last year.
dude, that was just like all my time almost. I'm like, I got a
Yeah,
spare minute. Let me build something.
yeah.
I must defeat this ship.
Oh, I hope it can still turn. Otherwise, there's a problem here.
It's
I,
It's
turning a bit.
turning. It's turning, but I think the turning just might be a little bit too loose. Like it's got a max distance of 1,700, right? And if it's not able to clear that
Mm.
in 300 meters, that's no bueno.
yeah, but you got this other guy here chasing you down. So all you
Yeah,
gotta be is less
Yeah,
fast than him
yeah.
or her.
correct, correct. Actually, the competition is pretty speedy, so it's not a bad
It's
situation. And I
it's
think that they are
working in my
they are
favor.
catching up.
Yeah, it's working in my favor now, but uh,
Mhm. And this one looks pretty chewed up. It might actually destabilize and get, you know, out of the fight pretty easily.
uh,
Yeah, this side is quite. Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Well, it's missing
Maybe
at least a
maybe the
quarter.
deck, right? Okay.
Like when you look at it
Yeah,
up,
I think
that
this.
is not a mirror.
Yeah, no, but
Yes.
none of the weapons have really been taken out, so it's kind of hard to.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, there's this little
Yeah,
guy
So
here
it's,
too.
I
Look at him.
think,
yeah,
Oh,
wow.
that's a nice little diff gun.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, correct, correct.
It looked like it had a chunk taken out of it though.
Like I don't understand that setup. It looks like they're like disconnected bits of either gauge increase or cooler
No, he's using the corner
attached to.
pieces,
Oh, yeah.
and he's
I
building
think
around the
exactly.
ammo inputs.
Okay, it's just I was looking at one where it was taken out there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
right, yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Okay,
that's literally just been shot out.
yeah, probably.
The world's
Uh,
luckiest.
it's nice.
I like the compact design.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nice, and it's very not very much, not so meta. I think, to place those turrets on the side. It's yeah, pretty, pretty nice. It's not super overpowered, right? So you need to make those turns to bring those other guns to bear. So yeah,
seems
makes sense.
really volume efficient. Oh man, that bug knock
Yeah.
is chewed up.
Mhm.
You should have
It looks.
invested in more armor.
Yeah. No, I think that the weapons. I think that the play problem is that they lack focus. So maybe if you
Yeah,
encounter a very light, wooden design, they should be great. But if they have to focus and destroy something, it's not that great. Like
yeah.
that ship looked a bit chewed up, but there's like nothing important missing there. It's only like a sandblasting job, right?
Well, it's missing the
That's
other
it.
two
So
turrets. Like,
yeah,
No, he meant the other ship on the
oh,
other team.
oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That
the
I
other one.
agree.
Exactly.
those ships are doing. Oh, one of them's got DQ points.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well. I don't think it's gathering anymore,
No,
though.
Yeah, it's managed to turn
40
around.
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Yeah, I think what it's trying to do is to try to bring the other side to bear, basically, because of those side guns. I think they want to switch broadsides, and sometimes it can be double-edged sword because you have to, make a turn, and you might end up getting away
That too.
too much.
That would seem like a
Yeah.
thing you should fix with the AI. Like you could bend in instead of out.
I
Mhm.
can't
Yeah,
because
true, true.
it's breadboard
Oh,
and
not yours. I
it's
meant
not
the
my.
other guys.
Oh,
The
I
other
thought you.
guys, yeah, correct, correct.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when I disqueued with the bug knock as a possible reason,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's
No.
time,
All
and it
right.
might be. But oh yeah, man, that looks like a swimming zombie right there.
Mm,
Hey, you lasted to the end. You get
True.
bonus points for trying hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
Welcome to Savage Salvage, where what's
Mm,
it, the points don't matter.
It just matters who wins.
hmm
uh, yeah, but I really, starting to get really, really fond of those two ships. It's
Those
as I
two?
said last time. Yeah, exactly. The variety, the
Yeah,
superstructure, everything is made really nicely, and yet packs so much power. And your craft, Sean, it's really like a juggernaut. Really, a lot of hefty armor, but still, that they have been made able to really make a dent in those, right? And
yeah. I
able
think the
to
problem,
stay afloat.
I think the problem on mine is there's just not enough concentrated firepower to really
Yeah,
do
definitely.
significant damage. Whereas even if it's a juggernaut,
Hmm.
these embers and fires fade by Scovey are
Hmm.
packing enough punch that they can put a significant dent in the armor.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what I've been doing with my target prioritization? It's just cranked it all the way up to 60, stuck it on cluster, and then that's it. I stopped messing around with hot blocks and stuff.
Hmm.
Just as
Cluster is probably my favorite too.
yeah,
Usually, yeah, it's just
it's just that cluster doesn't really have any downsides. It can't
uh
get decoyed unless you're
you
using
do
spoofing.
you do need
Hmm.
certain detection types, if I remember right.
Well, since I
For
have one of
so,
all detection types, that always works
yeah,
out well for me.
yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
I
so,
don't even think that that's even true. I think you can even not have certain detection times and it still works actually, to be honest.
I thought that there were like a couple of detection types it needs, kind of like how you need uh, radar detection for hot blocks targeting.
Don't you mean infrared?
I mean, yes, yes, that's what I meant.
Hmm.
Sorry, my I misspoke.
Yeah, well, I think I've tested a couple of times and it didn't seem to really need those, to be honest, to be
Really?
present
Hmm.
for cluster to work. Yeah,
Hmm.
Okay.
but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not typically using the full auto protect, so maybe that was the problem. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do know these are beautiful ships.
Right? Yeah, and you have so many different systems. You even have torps, right? Are those torps in
I
in
think
the
yeah,
bow
that's a
or
torp.
just decoys?
Yeah, no, those
Okay.
either the really
Wow.
big decoys or those are torps. That one's got a hole in it.
Hmm.
Uh,
So they have torps, vertical missile, a crab, a bunch of beef guns, and the standard APS gun.
And cram.
It really has everything. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Cram and some anti-missiles.
if they
Wow.
are firing torps, that could be a reason why the gun looks so scattered at times, because they are DP. Um, each of the APS on the Bognac is DP Whiz, so
Oh, okay.
they
Yeah.
will aim at torps that get in close, and any that miss are just gonna look like they're going in weird places.
Was that your missiles or their missiles that just hit each other?
I don't know.
I think it's their interceptors trying to intercept the
Ah,
small ones, I think.
Oh, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but what are
So
they?
yeah, they are trying to catch all those
yeah.
small missiles. Mm.
You know what's funny though?
Um,
Both of these have a
so
ramming bow, and none of your ships bloody ram.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Yeah, really.
for all of us. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, to be honest, the Gladius also had rams initially. So you have this
Oh,
point in the tip of the Gladius. So initially it was as a secondary attack, it was supposed to ram, but
that would have been
I tested it
horrifying.
and yeah, but it's you have to kind of work a little bit more on that because it destabilized too much. So I think it was
Uh,
going underneath the ship, so basically getting sunk. So
oh,
in the end, I
okay.
just replaced the rams with rubber wedges and just decoat it. So at least it has some kind of anti-ram,
Yeah.
properties. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I used to breadboard my older ships so that when they hit a
Mhm.
certain fraction of health, they go into breadboard ramming mode,
Hmm.
just as a hail mary. Because like if you're down to 65%,
Sure.
time for a hail mary.
You can do that with
Exactly.
ACBs too, if you need to.
Yeah, but BBs, man, they're cheaper and I can do more. The only thing I
I
can't do with
Yeah.
BBs is a couple
I
ACB functions.
I agree. I'm just
Right.
saying for people that can't breadboard, it's it's an option.
I'm a simple man. I refuse to believe you can't breadboard.
I mean, I don't know how.
I think you're just not trying. I said it. I just don't think you're
Okay.
trying.
Well, so I would need to learn the programming language used
There is no
for?
programming language. You're confusing that with Lua.
There's
No, no.
nothing to do with programming there.
Except
It's totally
there
different.
is the uh, like commas mean something. The parentheses mean
Uh,
things. It's even if they're math functions. You know,
Yeah.
learning math would also be something like the most I got was like geometry and pre-algebra way back in high school, and that's been like
Yeah, that's more
20.
than enough. More than
Yeah,
enough.
that's been like over 20 years. So
Yeah.
I probably don't remember most of it.
no, that's fair. Like,
You know,
I had to redo a math
you don't have
course,
to really.
and that was tough. But like, I just started by using if and statements or if
Yeah,
statements, and
yeah. If state.
Yeah.
you can do a
Okay,
lot with
so
just that.
I can do scripting.
Yeah.
Scripting is great.
Oh, well then you got breadboarding. You just got to apply it.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Like if statements
Scripting
is
is
90%.
correct. It's basically information transformation. So you just grab certain input and you transform them and into the output. So it's really like very much like scripting. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
there is still math involved. Like
Not on the simple
so
stuff. Like in the simple
if
no.
you
but
get
really
if
simple.
you've got an
Yeah.
if statement that your opponent is to the left of the
Oh,
craft.
that's too advanced. I mean just if as in my resources are down to this, decrease
Yeah.
planar shield strength,
Oh,
and then I can extend my
oh,
budget. Or like
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
uh
okay, you're talking about something totally different from what I was thinking.
yeah. Like I started off really basic. I eventually figured out bearings, but I had to break out
Ah,
the Japanese
Correct.
wiki for that puppy that got translated to English, which sort of
okay.
functions.
I was thinking like actual like ship controls or things like
No,
that.
I still don't do the
Oh,
But
breadboarding
ship
AI
controls are
yet.
also simple.
okay. You're talking
Yeah,
about yes, more like
but it's also very
resource
simple.
management.
It's like the enemy ship is on the right, then you're to the right, right? It's on the left, you're to the left. It's like literally like two or three breadboard nodes connected to each other. So even a very basic, like full steering of your ship can really be done very simply. Really, it's
Well,
not
definitely
that difficult.
the point ats. You can definitely do that. Like just a front sider. Just hook the bearing to the yaw,
Correct.
and then you're done for at least a ship.
Exactly.
And then
Precisely. So you have one connection and two blocks, right? Two nodes, or however they are called.
and then you can get into
Precisely. So
bobbing.
I've got this net. Yeah.
Oh, I
Exactly. You
wish.
add kind of a sign function to it. You just pin a sign to it, and of course, you just go to Ohm's tutorial to find out how
Just,
it's done. And once you know it, you just you just plug and play it, right? You just plug in this function, and it helps you bob or weave or whatever you want to
I
do.
have to laugh a little bit
Really
at
simple.
just plug in a sign like uh
Yes.
sines, cosines, tangents. I don't know
Yeah.
these
Well,
things.
neither do
I
I,
mean,
but I know how they
hmm,
function.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
Yeah,
copy
precisely. You
pasted from
just
somebody else. I was like, ah,
okay.
I
I
understand what
mean,
this
yeah.
does. Good enough.
All right, all right.
yeah,
I mean,
precisely.
yeah. I borrowed breadboards from other people, sure, and some of the
No, you learned from other breadboards. I'm air quoting right
ah.
there.
Yeah.
I haven't
You
done
learn
my
and
own
you
though,
adapt.
so yeah. I mean,
Just start with resource management.
yeah.
Here, I'll send you the link in. Uh,
PM for what ohms?
no, I was going to send you the Japanese wiki because it just has pictures to show you where the bearings are in relation to the vehicles. That's the only thing I ever go back and look at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seeing where
Oh,
something's like to its right it's positive, to the left it's negative, or I've
oh,
inversed it.
okay. I'll check it out. Yeah,
I like
that
pictures.
actually does sound handy.
Yeah, Sean, really try it. It's going to help tremendously.
Yeah.
Really, 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 helps out and ease out some certain things that you might miss out. I would say so. Definitely give
Yeah.
it a try. It's simple. If you did scripting, then it could be a breeze for you. Really.
Yeah. Even just getting the resource management, for example, like with the custom campaign designs I'm
Hmm.
working on, it'll help so much.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that is the third win for Scovy on this one. Good work, Scovy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well done. I'm glad
Well
I
done.
survived a little bit better that time, though.
That's
But
true. Yeah.
And
but
who's up
still,
next? That was
the
Scovy.
the poor
Uh,
Bognak is just being a punching bag. It's tourney.
well, I'm going to do them slightly out of order. I'm going to do Henry's next versus LOTW.
Wait, isn't that one that's already been done?
Nope, we did.
Question mark. Last
Nope,
time.
we did Psych versus Light of the World.
Hmm.
Light of the World versus Harnas. Light of the World versus Scorny. And Light of the World versus Sean Reed 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got this down. Like,
Well,
probably.
I know Henry did some matches the first time around because we
Wait, am
did the
I out of
extra.
order? Hold on.
We did the extra ones. Remember last time?
Oh, did I
Like we
skip
just.
around? I think I
I
did.
don't know. Mm,
All right, hold on a second. Let me think.
yeah.
And don't count on my memory because it almost doesn't exist. So.
Oh, yeah,
Just
I
to.
skipped round 5. So we'll do,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
save round 5 for next one then. Shit.
Well,
This is a well organized tournament, and I dare anyone to say anything differently. God damn it.
it's so well organized. The tournament organizer can't keep up.
It's amazing. All right.
Mhm.
So we got Henry Wrong versus Light of the World.
Hmm.
Let's see if the battle tank does that weird bobbing thing again.
Mhm.
Because I don't recall it doing it the first time.
Yeah, like in the first time uh, this was recorded, it didn't do that. So I was curious what was causing it.
Well, all the settings are the same, so I don't see why it wouldn't do something different. But
I know
Hmm.
it was really weird.
oh no, this time it's just like, no, I'm cool. Oh no,
Hmm.
no, it's got a little bob.
Yeah, I think it
Oh yeah.
depends when it fires the guns. Probably it gets it destabilized. Might
Oh,
be.
maybe that's what it is. The angle that it's firing from.
Hmm.
Maybe,
I guess
maybe.
so.
And I'm out of ideas after
Uh,
that.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I think it's going to be safe because I think Henry is just focusing the first craft that spawns in, so it should
Isn't it
receive zero counterfire.
weird question, Coffee? Do you have multiple versions that were submitted?
No,
Because
no. Oh yeah.
I
So
thought.
what he had done is he had sent me a bunch of um, originals,
Mhm.
and basically he took the turret off one, and then he took the body off the other, and he combined them, and that's why we had more blueprints than made sense to me. But I confirmed with him that these were all the right ones for the tournament before we started. Because
Okay,
occasionally I'm
because
organized.
I was thinking that the last time there were like some large propellers up more towards the top. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Huh.
But I wasn't sure if it was the same version.
Well, I think it's a perfect excuse to go watch the first part of the tournament again.
Yeah. Hey.
Pump those views, right?
Yeah, man. I think I got almost 10, maybe 11.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, but four of them are me.
People People really should watch that video. It's got a lot of nice information
Yeah,
for
even some
flying
of it
without.
was recorded.
Yeah, some of it.
And sometimes we can actually hear the voices.
Hey, I got slightly better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, at least we're not drowning coffee out anymore. So there's
Eh.
that.
Yeah. Oh, the tank, managed to turn around actually. Yeah, I could feel that this is the tank's battle.
It's
Oh.
the time for the tank to shine.
Down goes the
Oh.
atrocity, though.
Oh yeah, and
Oh no.
the poor atrocity this time.
Okay, but
That's a
yeah, but the
lot
tank
of
is
team HP in the atrocity.
yeah.
Well,
It's
that
like
is a lot.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
Oh, maybe it's because it's all
But
blocks or all wood.
I
yeah,
mean
that's for sure.
yeah, but that's just a lot to wrap up into something that seems so fragile.
Well, that's what happens when you read 5 of the commandments.
Mm.
Though that water is armor is a nice commandment.
Yes. Air and armor, or excuse me, air and water are armor. They really are.
Battle tank's doing its work today.
Mm, yeah, managed to shave off like 10% with his body from Henry's design.
And knowing the Feirung,
Oh,
it's going to be up for a while.
uh-huh.
Yeah, the windbreakers only encountered a light breeze in resistance. Oh.
Those missiles are really funny.
Yeah, those missiles are kind of cool, like arcing around like that. And initially,
Right.
initially, I thought that they were decoys, and
Uh-huh.
then
Yeah, correct.
the arcing around is like, oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's
Oh.
putting out some good damage this round.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, I
getting behind.
agree.
It's
I
getting
agree.
behind the opponent too. So good
Yeah.
flanking.
Yeah, correct. Living off those towels, and they really go out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think well the rear paddle is a little bit of a weak spot, but just it doesn't have much in way of weaponry back there either. So
Let's see. Well, it has no weaponry back there, so that's going to be the major issue. Oh, yeah, there goes the paddle.
yeah, paddle's gone. I thought that
Only
the side turrets had the arc to fire behind it, but it's hard to tell when side turrets are blown off. Oh, never mind. Nope, never mind. They don't. They don't.
Okay, so one gun is gone. We have like 3. Yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
still 3 turrets. Okay.
I mean, it's still fighting. And the Ring is continuing to lose HP. At a
Yeah,
steady
but
pace.
this thing's tough as nails.
It is.
Yeah, true.
It's losing HP at a medium pace.
Ah, that's bad news for the battle tank.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You ventured a little bit too close there.
Oops.
Well, buzzing mosquito, it's time for you to die.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh man. Yeah.
Hey, it flies better when it loses blocks. Or floats better.
Yeah.
Oh, that being said, that thing is not like it's taking decent hits there.
mean, like,
I think it dodged quite a lot as well. I think that the salvos are trying to get the propellers, I guess.
Oh, took another salvo. Still up.
Mm-hmm.
This has got to be a record for the windbreaker.
right?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
Um,
there it
yeah,
goes.
critical.
Oh. Goodbye.
It's got some explosive decompression issues.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know if the
Although this.
Fahringer is
Uh-huh.
gonna have enough to do
I thought it was a
this.
chance for Light of the World.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it
really
definitely
seemed to.
devastated the poop out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and until the point where the medium battle tank got targeted, it looked like it might have been a win, but
Oh, man.
Yeah, but I think it sealed its own fate because it deprived the Henry Wong's ship the propulsion, so he couldn't turn, and because of that, one of the turrets were out of firing angles against the Feringu, and that's why
yeah,
it got targeted. So it basically killed itself by killing the propulsion, I guess.
nice observation. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Oh, well. Still, excellent showing. And there's the Fei Rung. Doesn't give a poop. It,
Yeah.
it's lost like half its ship, and it's still like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I can totally still maneuver, not an issue. Can't shoot you with anything.
Mm.
0.21
Yeah, probably
firepower.
0.1. Yeah.
I think it's a
Yeah,
decoy.
yeah. So,
Yeah, it would be cool if the Henry Wong could shoot the unarmed opponent.
those bullets really
Yeah.
did chew through the armor, though.
Mm. Yeah, I wonder
Shell there?
what kind of APS, yeah, what kind of APS is it? It's really high velocity,
It's
but
got a
I think
tracer.
very short one
Let's see.
and a
I mean,
tracer.
I would
Yeah.
imagine kinetic. I don't know if they're like Sabot. Okay,
Sabot.
so
Oh, Sabo, Sabo. Okay,
hmm,
Sabot with a tracer. And what's the
Sabo.
middle? A solid?
what is
I
that
think
blue
it's
bit?
uh,
I think that's
blue
solid.
is solid, I guess. I think so.
Huh?
I didn't see any fragments, and it's not a HC for sure, so
It's not an
must be
EMP.
solid.
Yeah.
Not an EMP. No, no, no. We didn't
No.
see any pictures of EMP.
No. Oh, can it survive 30 more seconds? Please don't cast a curse.
Dun 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 dun. 6, 5, 4,
Four,
3.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Ah!
Okay. Still alive.
Hmm. Yeah, nice.
Oh, good round for the Henry Wong. Excellent
Hmm.
round for Light of the World. Even though it lost, it it's at least a bit of a nail biter that round.
Hmm. We've got another chance at the 2. So we'll see if the windbreaker can
Sneak back around.
whip up a storm. Yeah. Psst, psst.
Let's go see what happens to Sunken Atrocity. I recall that did not get a...
It was the first one out last time.
Let's see. And this ship doesn't care if you have AP rounds. Everything goes through it.
Well, it cares a little bit. It's just trying to soak everything up with pure health.
I wonder if it's going to unleash the barrage of those rotary cannons.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool to see.
Mm,
Yeah, man, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
yeah, there is a chance, right? And the target is quite nice for this. I think
Yeah.
it's just learning to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, go!
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a bit far. It's a
get
bit
what-
far.
Oh, I guess
Oh
so.
no, it's also getting targeted in that area.
Oh,
shit.
that's a bad
Oh.
sign.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ah, still good.
Is it though? Does it still have the capacity to fire?
Mm.
Yeah, it's other guns. Oh, well, that section doesn't.
Now. Oh, there's some in the front too.
Oh,
What is that?
look at all these local weapon controllers. My God.
Right?
Oh, that's a bad sign. It has stopped moving.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a little tweaking with the AI just to get it to go in closer before it turns away for the broadside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Could double up on the local weapon controllers too.
Say again?
Could double up on the local weapon controllers. Get like sneak them in between the blast cannons.
Yeah, it could have been a more
Yeah.
efficient use, but
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is that kind of budget expense does add up. I mean, I guess it's trying to protect them with a little bit more armor, but yeah.
yeah, but I would say it's ineffective, especially at the cost of them. Like, they aren't
Yeah.
cheap.
Well, everything's wood anyway, as far as armor goes. So
Oh, there goes a little windbreaker.
yeah, and it's smooth sailing. See, it's not bobbing up and down.
Yeah.
Now I wonder what caused it to do that.
I don't know. I would hate to think that it's because of how you look at it. Like, remember we were discussing in the chat room about theories about how if you look at something, it has a different effect?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder
What you're talking about.
I wonder if rendering range, when you pop it into existence, has something to do with it.
Oh, that would
Theoretically.
be absolutely fascinating and horrifying at the same time, if that was the case. Because it would have implications for like bias.
Yep.
Regarding tourney hosting,
Hmm.
and that's not good.
It is not.
But it would also be just fascinating and like, oh, how does it work? What's the secret behind it? And I got the phone. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're still on the phone. Hello? Is it? You need to pay the IRS with Amazon gift cards immediately,
Probably.
or you'll be arrested by the sheriff.
Okay, I'm back. It's don't calls. Anyway,
Was it the Amazon gift card one?
no, it's a lot of calls trying to reach my parents regarding Medicare, and
Oh,
they're not here. Uh, it's just frustrating.
yeah.
It keeps happening.
Are they on the lam from Medicare? If this is serious, by the way, we
No,
can just stop.
no. It's just that you keep getting calls about like extra benefit packages and stuff, and it's just annoying
Oh,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's here rather than where they are. Uh,
Florida.
no,
I'm just joshing.
yeah,
Well, hey, it's still better than "Where's my money?" calls.
yeah, yeah. I imagine so.
Yeah, those calls, those scammy calls, that's really annoying. And to be fully frank, the most I despise those calls which target the elderly.
Eh.
I think these are really the worst ones.
Oh yeah.
Oth- Other
Well,
things
scam
I know.
calls, like
Yeah,
scammers,
yeah, yeah.
are
Cameras,
horrible.
yeah,
Yeah.
correct. And typically not here. I think you nowadays you primarily get those automated calls. But, I think
Mm. Yeah,
people
that was what
already.
the one that just was.
Oh, wow. This might be a light of the
Yeah,
world's first win.
That is
yeah.
one shoot up
I was
ship.
about to mention that. Yeah, so it's the best round that they have, and only one third left actually. So
Yeah.
and there's a little bit of yeah. I think that there's a little bit of heat round. So if that heat round can stagger this turret, it can be like a game over.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
it's
it's just
yeah, I think it's offline already. I think it's
are those missiles interceptors?
I think they're
'Cause
interceptors.
yeah,
yeah, so I don't think there's actually offensive weapons left on Henry's
No, he's got the front
yeah, I
turret.
guess so too.
Yeah, it's an interceptor.
It's
front
offline,
turret.
I think.
No, no,
Already
I
Oh,
offline.
saw it fire a minute ago.
you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it
Okay.
diff?
Yeah, see, it's still moving.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah, okay. At least
Yeah.
2 or 3 guns are still on.
That's basically all his firepower.
Yep. With that much, I don't know. It must be diff or something, maybe.
What was I going to say, though, about the scam calls? My God. I live in
Mm.
fear of either of my parents getting taken advantage of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, my brother-in-law's
that's
folks, they lost like 3 grand to the computer virus scam.
oh,
And, like, yeah,
Oh.
my.
he lost his mind for a little bit. He's like, what do you mean? And they told him, and I think he tried to take their computer away. And I was like, dude, but, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I get it. Like, that'd be
I,
so frustrating.
yeah. I trust my dad. My dad's got a better head on his shoulders even than I did. But my mom, I don't know. Sometimes
Yeah.
she's a bit hard of hearing and such. And
Ooh,
uh,
credit card number? Which one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
no,
the thing.
man.
Both my folks are
Yeah,
getting up in age, so.
yeah. They're not there. But
Oh, good hit on the Wong.
Wow, that was
yeah, there we
the
go.
purple one.
That's um.
Who would have thought, right? And but they still need to get a little bit more damage in to win it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
within
I was going to
within
call it
a
right there,
minute.
but. Oh,
That's a hard ask.
But
Making up.
okay, if you call it, do you count that ship of losing like all the HP or
I don't
how
know.
do
Like, I
how
didn't
do you
make any
call it?
rules about that. Normally, I let them fight all the way to the end until they're a corpse.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So in that case, it needs to
Yeah.
continue.
I didn't make a rule about having no offensive weaponry, so it's got to be a
Hmm.
straight count, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that sunken
Yeah, but it's,
atrocity was just so much team HP.
Yep.
that's correct.
I would classify this as a spiritual win for Light
There
of the
you
World.
go. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
not a technical win.
Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
I can agree with that. Okay.
All right. Oh wait, I already got them set up. Off we go. All right, Henry Wong is going off for. It's just going to show them its side. Just be like, hey.
Oh, I'm a broadsider now.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know what was up with that. Maybe it's a attempt to dodge an incoming volley in the beginning.
How you dodging that thing? Not actually dodge the ground.
He
Well,
did.
That's
It
the
just
thing.
dashed to cram.
like I do that with mine in the beginning. I'll do like a hard strafe right off the bat,
Mhm.
just to avoid those opening volleys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I have become a bit of a fan of just ducking below the water.
Hmm.
It does sound pretty nice.
Hmm.
As long as you don't have strict DQ.
If statements on the breadboard.
Right.
Oh,
Again, we're going and trying to get one of those broadsides for the rotaries, but I don't know if it'll get close enough.
I'm hoping it will. I do want to see it.
I mean, I would love to, but I don't think I'm gonna.
You're negative Nancy.
I'm a realist. I'm a realist, man.
They got these like sails doing stuff. Oh, that's not doing anything.
Ah, yeah. Exactly. So maybe the wind direction is better now, so it can maybe approach a bit further away, I further towards the ship, I mean.
Oh, this seems like it's close enough.
Yeah, right. Okay, and I think the
Oh,
last one opened up already.
Oh,
Yeah, but this part of the ship is
it's the
not
same thing
more
that happened last
functional.
time. Damn it. Darn you, rotary guns, fire! Just
right? There's none there.
Just do it.
Oh well, wait. Never mind. They're stuck behind friggin' I can't tell if that's deco or if that's
oh,
actual.
it's got to be deco.
Are you sure?
No, not sure at all. I have no way of checking.
Right? Like it could
Why,
be.
right?
Yeah. And
Uh,
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's going to be a point of confusion, I think, for all of us.
uh-huh. Like it just fell
oh,
off. It's bobbing up and down.
yeah,
Decos don't
it
do
looks
that,
like
do
it.
they?
Uh,
Looks like it. Yeah.
huh. Maybe that's why we never see the rotary cannons.
Hmm.
Uh,
But that would be a heck of an oversight to miss.
Yeah.
mm,
Well, I mean, the back ones weren't blocked off, but the front ones looked like they were.
Like, unless he turned off the safeties, then it
Yeah.
doesn't matter and he just blows them off with the first round,
Yeah.
which is a tactic.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Like it might be, but I don't know.
Oh, well, there she goes.
um, But actually, the team is doing quite well. It's Henry's craft is at 77 already.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, but it's got all its guns.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a downside. Okay, maybe one is missing its barrel. The other should be firing. So
This is concerning. Those APS are pretty strong.
Light of the World
Like,
basically just disables all its propulsion on the back run.
yeah. Oh, I hope that the same thing as what happened round one doesn't happen again, where the firing arc
hmm
uh, happens to target the windbreaker.
yeah, exactly. It's like boxing lesson number one. Try to move away from the power, right?
Yeah.
And he's just walking right into that left hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, jabbing away, just to get this haymaker from the left.
Right? Well, it hasn't happened yet.
It's alright, the Windbreaker's just having too much fun doing wheelies.
Yeah. I think Concord has got the Fahringer in a headlock right now, so it's kind of concentrating on. Target in front of it. The Fahringer it's a tank. I don't think it's going to be able to stand up to that kind of pounding forever.
Oh, not forever.
Mm-mm.
But she's only at 81 and we've seen her float at like 60, so.
Yeah. A lot of the shells are bouncing, skipping off the water and just skimming just over the ship. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's I would say that's number one downside of high velocity gun. That if you have your opponent is very low in the water, you can skip really a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what we see here.
Unless you go super cav, good old super cav.
hmm Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
but there is a cost
Or
associated
mortars.
to have, of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah. Of
or
course.
mortars exactly.
I know there is.
But I think mortars with detection they don't work that well, right?
Well, you can kind of. Well, you got mortars and you got lobbers.
Oh yeah, Lobers, yeah. Standard
Lobbers
one.
are pretty good
Yeah.
because
I
they don't.
really,
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. I was saying that, yeah, I really, used to use a lot of low velocity APS guns in the past. Actually, before the rework, they were much more potent than now, that they are now, I would say. But now, of course, I try to use the cramp, which is a very good substitute for those low velocity APS, and add a little bit of sometimes altitude fuse. So yeah, in those cases, when you have this kind of opponent, it does so much more damage. You
Um,
don't have all that skips.
what was I gonna say? Hold on, give my brain a second. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how the low velocity APS works out
hmm
in the BB because I stuck a good chunk of my firepower in it.
Mm.
So,
hmm
aww,
Oh.
Oh no, catastrophic failure.
we're rooting
Oh
for you.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost had the Fahringer providing you armor. You're almost there.
But Sean, what kind of rule set do you have for BB?
Say again.
Is it easy to get tons of speed, or is it
Or
like a slow
the
pace? kind
Big
of
Boy Boss Battles
aspect.
3, there was a
Uh-huh.
minimum speed of 10 meters per second and a max
Mm-hmm.
speed of 50 meters per second.
Oh,
See,
okay, okay. So you can
you
still
had
get a pretty hefty speed, okay.
Yeah, but
pretty decent.
But the
Yeah,
they're
size is pretty
big.
large, so anyway, they are big. Okay,
they are very
okay.
big. Yeah. Y-
And
Still, I had
what kind of ranges?
the range was actually
Mm-hmm.
4,000, I believe.
Okay, okay.
So it's actually pretty hefty as well, but it starts out at 2,500.
Okay, so we can then start kiting away slowly. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, certainly can. It's such a huge budget, though, that your options are pretty wide open.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's for sure.
I think I'm gonna have problems with
But crap.
kiters. That's gonna be my
Hmm.
There are a couple,
yeah.
so we'll see how.
Like my ship wasn't too slow, but it wasn't too fast.
Hmm. I think more like an orbiter of sorts. Might have some use.
Yeah,
Have to
yeah. So,
maybe
like, was
I
it
think
the
the
Gim?
torpedoes. Hmm.
Was it the Gimli that you had trouble with that you were testing against, or I
Oh,
think someone said that they beat the Turtle Lord,
oh yeah,
but
yeah.
they had trouble against the Gimli.
Yeah. Eventually, I was able to beat both, which
Hmm.
was a toughie. But I know some guys just absolutely nailed both of them, so I'm very concerned about going up against them. But we'll see.
Right.
Hmm.
That's how you learn is
So
by.
you
I
had
mentioned
gatekeepers, right?
no gatekeepers.
No, I just
Um,
like reference crap of sorts.
mm,
Hmm.
yeah, like some semi-famous ships
Hmm.
that people would know, like from Borderways and Geomedism. And
Ah,
so
yeah.
so yeah, there is a version of the Gimli that will be in the tournament that is updated to be compliant. And there is a version of the Drachenslang in the tournament.
Hmm.
It's updated
Hmm.
to be compliant. So
Oh,
you'll
I
get
did
your
have one.
chance. You get your chance to
Oh, that's good. It was
show your
actually
mettle.
put in by those guys, or was it just somebody modifying?
I asked Borderwise if I could enter it. With I mentioned there would be some changes for compliance. He agreed, so I modified it in the way necessary for it to be compliant.
Yeah, fair enough.
Um, for Geomedisms, he got some help from Captain Y, which is um, someone on his server,
Yeah.
uh, and together they worked on it to get it compliant.
Well, that's. Oh, I'll be interested.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, so I'm going up against Azrael. Nice. Now this one,
Blue on blue.
Okay.
yeah,
Blue. Yeah.
Both went for
blue on
80s
black,
cyberpunk.
blue on black.
Okay. But I don't think that psychology has a lot of chance in this one, right?
If those torps hit, it's going to be rough.
Oh
Oh,
And they're
yeah, they
hitting.
did. Ooh,
They're hitting.
massive hit.
Uh huh.
what's that?
Ow.
Oh, I see. Huh.
Ah, interesting setup. Does it actually work?
I don't know what those are.
Stabilization radar,
That being
horizontal
said,
radar.
goodbye to
Oh,
the
okay.
Cobalt.
Oh, oh no.
Oops, that should even things out.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, now I'm not so sure anymore, but both craft have decent guns.
Yeah, I'm not so sure either.
Well, the Drake's
But those
basically got to
torps
do a
should.
KO, though.
Uh-huh.
But he's got the
Yeah,
torps.
it could. The torps are
But not shooting them. Why?
just angle, and I think it just needs a little bit more angle.
There it goes.
There they go.
Oh, here they go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eh, yeah. It's like right there on the edge. Well,
Like the torps are your best chance, assuming they don't
they
blow
are.
themselves out of the water.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, it is
the down,
done.
down, yep, there it goes. The down
It's
angled
the end.
frag is actually pretty powerful. Like, it's doing its work, but
What is going on with this?
I don't know. I'm not too good with Steam, so I'm not sure.
I am good with Steam, and I can't figure out why he's doing this. Or at least I thought I was good. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm trash.
Isn't aren't those like I don't know some kind of exploit or?
is
No.
it getting
I think
getting
I've
power
seen some.
redundancy to thrust?
Oh, maybe that's what's going on.
I mean, that's what I would guess taking a look at it, but I don't actually know. It's either that or it's generating power
Oh, wow.
for like for batteries and stuff.
She's definitely overpowered.
Okay.
Like, look at those power. That's like 25, 25.
And that's a big explosion.
Oh, yeah. What? You don't need the back end of your ship. That's crazy. Oh. Goodbye, Kobold. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's just not needed for this fight.
That being
They
said-
have it in their pocket. You know.
What's going
So
on here?
long, my people need me.
AI kill? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
My job here is done. Just rides off into the sunset.
Oh, well. All right. Final battle. Final battle for this round. Oh, good hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
No good hit exactly, but penetrating deep enough. I think just shy of going into those turrets. Oh. Okay, something exploded.
Well, it's got to be the torps. Keep doing serious damage.
Think so too.
Yeah.
Like, the Azrael could survive this all day. It's these bad boys. Which
Well, I
are
don't know. Those frags aren't anything to sneeze at.
fair enough, but, like, these are doing the holes.
Those are doing the heavy lifting. Sure. Yeah. I agree.
Was there a damage bonus to doing stuff underwater with explosions? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was.
there is.
It was. So like to 10 meters down, it was like 1.1 times damage, and then for every 10 meters, it's another like 0.1 damage on top of that. So like at 20 meters, it would be 1.2 times damage. 30, it's 1.3, and so on. So it's not a huge bonus, but it is a bonus.
Yeah. No, 10%'s 10%.
Yeah.
But those definitely weren't 10 meters down.
No.
All right.
But they're hefty anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
It's,
that was... Oh, go ahead.
Kobold wouldn't disqualify itself. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, that's what you
Well,
and
there's-
Harness have in common. You don't need your other ship sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
True. Oh, well.
Well, let's look at the victor here. At least for this battle. All right. Well, guys, it was a pleasure of the stream. I'm going to stop the recording in 3. Oh, let me do my cash out. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Blah blah blah. Where are we? Coffee Summit Savage Salvage.
Yeah,
We'll be
folks.
doing rounds 5 and 7 next week, sometime before my death. This week we did 4 and 6 just to keep everyone guessing. It's definitely not because of an unintentional error. Anyways, thank you everyone for hanging out. You'll never get that 2 hours and 10 minutes back.